Welcome everyone to a black screen, because there we go. Welcome everybody! We're continuing up, we are the Grin Brothers, and we're continuing our playthrough of Monster Hunter Stories 2 of mushrooms!
Yep, tons of mushrooms but no monster.
Oh, are you telling me that's it? Is it just finding these mushrooms? Trust him, he's caged up, well, Ina's pet, let's be honest, it's Ina's pet.
Technically,
I'm going to be annoyed if this is like, if this is an Everden or a Golden Den.
That's an Everden. It's not there. I think it's round the corner. It's just a rock.
I also need to
the old spur.
Where is it?
It's round the corner.
Okay, it's the other side.
Yeah.
Okay. The Everden might take a while, so we'll nip by this guy.
Oh no, you have to use fly to get to it.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Okay, so I'll go to... Now this random location, just across from here,
yep,
where I was, I guess I get to show this off in evening. That's something, as we look for mushrooms. I can... Yes, okay, we just used scout flies before, or, you know, as I'm doing, I'm not checking for mushrooms, I'm just checking the mini-map. Do you have one of those? Just check your mini-map.
I don't think... Well, Roberto's an NPC. He does not have a mini-map.
Given the situation they're in, I don't imagine any of this is helping, well, I don't know about Nanka, but Navarro's mood at all.
Well, you found the monster. Fish.
What, so, seriously, can we just not send a, yay guys, this is what we did in this other area sort of thing?
Nope.
But no, we have to prove our trust to these people. And, you know, how much trust can you prove when we literally got, like, you know, a god of destruction, basically, with us? Okay, this guy looks technique. What do you think?
I think it's a power.
Okay, I'll trust your judgment.
Because I'm pretty sure it's one of the swimmers.
I'll trust your judgment. He's a technique. I was wrong to trust your judgment. Just took over 100 of my health.
Oh, that's why.
What, he's not a swimmer?
Yeah, I got mixed up with one of the others. You can't have it as a monster.
Oh. What's the point of it even fighting it then? It's a shame because he looks cool. See, that would have been a natural, nice, you know, technique swimmer to have, you know?
Apparently the reasoning is Plesioth was originally going to be a monster. Capcom thought it was ridiculous to put a saddle on it.
Okay, now it's gotten mad. What do you reckon?
I'm gonna... It looks speedy.
Okay, so I'll go with technique this time. My monster is using a...
Power.
Yeah, but I don't want to... In case he's right, I don't want to interrupt him. No, it's power.
Okay. So I guess...
You're wrong on every occasion.
Technically I was right in the first place. Just for the wrong instance.
Oh, he's doing a technique, but I'll pet him. Yeah. He's using rock shield, so hopefully he'll ward off the attack damage a bit.
You could have like switched him or commanded him to do something else.
Well, I didn't know what. Well, sometimes techniques don't even have a attack or defense for thing.
That's true.
Ooh, just barely.
He's going for Senran again, so
Oh, come on.
you'll either want to use an item or switch.
Well, the item will heal him up, so...
Because you should have like a Mega Potion or a Standard Potion.
Standard potion should do.
Mega Potion will get it to full.
Yeah.
You've got 7.
I need to actually start making more of the potions sort of thing. See, now it's a technique, but it's one that doesn't have any allocation to it. It's Aquajet. That is very different from the Aquajet I know.
How can a jet of water be that spot? An attack looks like it split a rock in half.
That is actually very appropriate. Terrible, but appropriate. You got anything to talk about? Oh, actually, here's something of...
There's a mobile gacha game of Monster Hunter?
That's not a surprise at all. That is like literally one of the least surprising things. Is he still enraged?
Yeah, but I didn't... no, he doesn't look good.
Okay, so he technique, so I use power.
Yeah. I think Aquajet was his finishing move.
Talking about bad writing, have you ever heard of X-Men Green? Okay, to be fair, this is like, have you heard of modern day X-Men?
I have not heard of X-Men Green.
Well, as you know, in the current X-Men, they've all decided to have their own island, give up on humanity, establish themselves as their own democracy, establish themselves as a space force by harvesting a rock only they can get a hold of. They legalised themselves because Xavier just kind of mind-controlled a few people to get them legitimised as a country, and they live on a sentient island, which allows them to not die, because it just resurrects them.
Okay, that's a lot.
So that's just like, and also they're doing a lot of questionable things. The island keeps telling them to start breeding because there needs to be more mutants.
Okay.
I think it's heavily implied that Cyclops, Wolverine, and Jean Grey are in a threesome at the moment.
Okay.
Lots of weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
Ironically, the two people who don't seem to be doing the nightstand things are the actual couple of Rogue and Gambit, which is ironic. Nightcrawler seemingly has given up on Christianity to establish his own mutant-based religion.
Okay, very out of character.
A lot of characters are out of character. Xavier's no longer using a wheelchair, yada yada yada. They've accepted Apocalypse as part of their group, but they had Sabretooth, absorbed by the island for crimes against them.
What?
Yeah. But
the island eats people?
The island eats people. I thought it was going to do its thing, but no. But the X-Men Green, the issue is about a character called Nature Girl. She's a mutant who can command animals, understand them, and she has deer antlers.
Yeah.
She finds a turtle washed up on Krakoa, having choked to death on a plastic bag.
Okay.
So she uses Krakoa's little warping technology to go to the store. Calls the manager to the front, argues that it's the manager's fault, and as the manager rightfully points out, I didn't put that bag here, also we're in Las Vegas, which is nowhere near the water. So it's clearly someone bought this bag, and elsewhere it got caught. And so she murders the manager.
Oh.
And then she proceeds to murder a few other people, sort of thing. Eventually the mutants pick up on this and are like, this could be bad PR for us, now that we're an independent nation. He's power at the moment, isn't he? So
yeah.
Oh, now that we are...
He's attacking Samaran.
Oh. I thought... Oh, yeah, I used my ride thing. Okay. Oh, darn. That's at my head. Oh, Samaran's up to half already, though. Dying does that. Does good great things to you, apparently.
He's only shooting Revertio. So.
Yeah.
Revertio's
an idiot, anyway.
Yeah, but he hits like a truck.
He's so far been my dumbest ally.
Which is funny, because the ally you liked the most was my worst ally.
Yeah, so they send Wolverine to capture Nature Girl. Why Wolverine? Because they needed a recognisable face to throw on the cover. So Wolverine goes after Nature Girl, who's now commanding a few other animals beside of her, and she pits a bear against him. And Wolverine's like, look, I don't want to hurt this bear. And Nature goes, he knows what he's doing. It's like, clearly mind-controlled bear sort of thing. So Wolverine has to fight and defeat a bear without killing it.
Okay.
Which is hard for a guy who's made of adamantium with claws as his main way of fighting. Because Wolverine shows more respect for nature by not wanting to kill the animal that's been forced to attack him.
Yeah.
But basically she goes about murdering a lot of people. Attacks an oil refinery. Which her plan is to blow it up, which would cause more damage to the environment than it would to, stop it. Lots of murder goes on, sort of thing. But the comic tries to frame her as the hero. And they say, hey, your ideas weren't right, but you were stupid about how it goes. And they have a trial, because the only reason they're trying to trial her, and actually punish her, was because they don't want to get sued by the oil companies who had all their workers murdered. So they trial her, but the island disagrees with their judgment. But they will overrule the island because there's more people against it than the island, because again the island's sentient.
Yeah.
So, but the island intervenes at the end, so that when she was meant to be to prison thing, instead let her basically get away, and tells her to be smarter in future.
I mean, of course, the sentient island's going to take her side. Sentient island is clearly evil.
Mind reader. It doesn't take mind reading to answer the question, dude. I thought you riders were supposed to understand monsters on some deeper level, right?
We really don't. We just have them as pets.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you understand. It's not some, like, mind-reading shenanigans going on here.
Some of them can read minds.
That's not much of a hint.
And also, we got a monster here.
He is a true monster.
How can you prove you've got the goods as a rider?
Roberto goes around it in a very weird way, but he is genuinely just.
He's got a good point, but then again, it also feels like, why didn't I just murder all those humans before? I'm a rider, I respect monsters, not humans.
No, you're not allowed to kill people.
Okay, on to the next one.
Also, again, we just murdered the poor creature.
Wait.
I mean, it was invasive.
I know, but it's like...
That's right, let's boogie.
That rock is just completely, like...
It's strange that we can... Oh, it's invasive, whereas technically Rapha is invasive to the entire planet, because it will blow it up.
To a degree, technically it was fine on the island. It's actually the other hunters' fault that it's causing issues. Because if it had just been left on the island, then none of this would have happened. I mean, they had fair reason to be worried about Rapha.
Oh, I totally understand. Worried, but, you know, it's a baby.
Yeah, they didn't have any reason to try and kill the father of Rapha.
Yeah.
Nor try to kill the egg. Because realistically, they would either destroyed the egg or, I guess, tested on it. Neither of which would have been like a good thing to do.
Yeah.
But then again, the game also very much shows that not everyone shares the same kind of mentality.
Let's see, I'm not sure what to do now. I still haven't got many things, so I'm just going to pause here. Because I still don't think I've gathered enough to justify, you know, let's egg hatch and do that sort of thing.
Yeah, we'll take another pause, see if we can get some more gold dens to spawn.
Yeah.
And,
I need to go back and do the...
Yeah, there's bits in...
Like, I kind of get what they're trying to do, but all of it's kind of broken the moment they captured Rapha, sort of thing. Because, you know, there's no reason for you to go along with any of this. Because, again, you should have just fought them off there and then. Broke their legs.
Yeah, but you don't like fighting people. Like,
I don't understand the difference between it and the monsters.
They've shown that by the fact that in the rider
and they
battles,
pushed us aside anyway.
You cannot target the humans. Or, I guess, Wyverian. Because you couldn't attack our one.
But the monsters can, though.
Yeah. But generally, like, riders don't fight people if they can avoid it. Damn.
Yeah! Okay, one thing before we stop then. Well, pause. Let's show off upgrading this thing. Let's see how good it is.
Finally.
Turns out I barely upgraded it, so... I mean, if it isn't great, then, I know alternative armour to get, sort of thing.
Equip, yeah.
Yeah.
.72 defense.
That's pretty good. Celtus stuff.
Celtus Queen.
Yeah, well, we haven't even counted the next one, so that is a bit annoying.
We've got Celtus Queen parts.
Yeah, we've got some parts, but we don't have all the parts, sort of thing. Do we need that third part?
No.
Okay, we don't. Okay.
The separate parts are just how many points they give.
Okay. In any case, we're phasing out now.
Yeah.
And we're back! Going into a cave? Head to the desert cave. Okay, we're heading into a cave.
Yeah, there only appeared to be like 3 egg types at the moment that we can access.
And one of them is one that we could have gone earlier on and didn't frankly interest me that much.
Yeah.
So yeah, so as I mentioned, I was going to mention a YouTuber per sort of like episode sort of thing. I think, although ironically we'll have to save some for next time. We'll avoid those crabs, those are strong. I love the crab armour, but at the same time, the Maiden's Garment sort of armor is so mind-bogglingly good that there's almost no reason to go for anything else. The only thing I could think as to why it might not be as good as it might be like this pumpkin armor, where it's nigh impossible to, upgrade.
I think it's going to be difficult to upgrade, yeah.
Yeah. Yep, because Sherpies points out the egg. I'll explore later. I'm going to do a lot of off-screen exploring, because once I get some eggs, it'll be pretty good. Also, why is he leading me to get an egg? He doesn't believe in the, he's a hunter.
Technically not leading you to get an egg. The egg is just conveniently there. Also ironic that this is somehow the wrong way.
Oh, it literally points up. It literally points up. Wasn't that ages away? I think, this is, so far you've been entirely in conflict with the hunters, so this is the first point they're trying to say cooperation sort of thing, yet, every person's approach to Rapha has been terrible. Let's be honest. It's a baby! Let's kill it straight away!
No, don't kill it. Instead, unlock its power to
seriously,
shoot nukes.
No one's done anything right here.
Right, yeah, I think it loops round if you keep going the way you're going.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. I know that's what they're trying to do right here. Oh, I could have done with those sonic bombs earlier, couldn't I? Yeah, funny enough, we encountered Diablos, so...
Which actually did a lot less damage than I expected. All things considered.
How did I dodge them?
You just walked.
Oh no, they're right behind me.
You might as well get the chest now as well.
Yeah.
And then turn back. Yes, the true challenge of this game. Opening chests. Yeah, you want to go.
Yeah. Up there, yeah.
Legit, the amount of times I had to actually, change monster or get off my monster.
Why is it... There we go. I was pressing A like a maniac.
That must have been your Joy-Con. The amount of times I had to, get off my monster.
We're not even all the way up, so...
The Zamatros is a nightmare. Yeah, you're a YouTuber.
Also, again... a lot of this sort of thing is also you're trying to do this with a child who's half the age, and you've thrown the responsibility of the world on him.
Navarro doesn't have the excuse for that, though.
Does Plesioth have something to do with the desert?
Want to chill it with the questions? The answer is there, if you listen to the monsters.
Says the hunter.
Listen to
Look,
the
I
monsters?
get what the monsters are saying. It's please stop killing me. Please stop
stealing my children and using black magic.
Yeah, and again, the cats are monsters. They say puns.
And what's making them act all weird? If you pay attention to them, is what
a lot of the stuff. It's the pink light.
Some monsters, though?
Oh gosh darn it, red here.
Who's that?
My buddy's grandpa. He was a genius writer, and my friend here.
Red. I feel like I've heard that name before.
It's a colour.
Give him a break. The shrooms he's been smoking have clearly done something to his brain.
Do you mean the red?
Yes, the Pokemon Master.
Pretty much.
You knew him?
Yes, he attacked our entire civilization.
Killed hundreds.
He's known amongst hunters as a pretty radical rider.
We burn effigies of him for his crimes against humanity. Seriously, sleeping with a Raphael? That's just weird.
The far-out rider who could vibe with monsters.
I've got higher expectations of you. You failed everything.
Better up your game, kid.
Yeah, see?
Let's go see if you figured out the answer.
You're living in his shadow forever.
Also, it's not me who's going to figure it out. I haven't done anything. I don't talk.
Our expedition party returns, buddy. How does he know that?
Oh, okay.
Rock breaker.
Yeah, break rock, quick! No! Ah! I'm just gonna run with this. Well,
Rock crumbles down, reveals an ivy plant
normally
behind
I
it.
would show off this thing because no one's seen this yet. Except it's literally just the previous Royal Ludroth.
It's a Royal Ludroth that can poison you. That's
Yeah, it is nothing
and
different.
it's a very pretty pink. It reminds me of Chewits and makes me hungry.
Like, I don't see the big deal they're saying about the monsters. We kind of understand. They don't like you killing and stealing their children.
Piscine Wyvern Stimulant. That's right, kids. You can use drugs to unlock more genetic slots in a creature. Thus allowing you to use
that is also messed up. There is such narrative dissonance to so much of this game. Why is it okay for the hunters to push and shove your characters, but you're not allowed to push and shove them away? Why is it you have to pick up a sword twice your size, but can't apparently, struggle with to push aside the hunters? You could have easily grabbed Rapha upon your shoulders at this rate and ran. Like, even putting aside the violence is the answer, which I feel would be appropriate, because, like, if we've argued our murder of the, us slashing the monsters a bitch when they were charged at us in self-defense, clearly that would have also been self-defense. Why couldn't we have just pegged it with Rapha, with our 5 other monsters?
Why didn't Rapha just defend himself?
Yeah, why is it Rapha got, didn't get violent to the human?
Here he is.
Oh, Sharky boy. Oh, they're adorable.
Yeah, I love it.
I love it.
He's speed.
Yeah.
On account of the fact that he just did a speed attack.
So it's been forced out of its habitat, but to be fair, that seems to be a normal monster in this habitat, so it's just natural that this would happen.
Kind of.
So it's a speedy fella, so you beat speed with technique.
Yeah?
Whilst you can say it's an invasive species purely via nature. Shouldn't you at that point not intervene and just let it happen?
Well, it depends if the Cephadrome's been pushed here for a different reason. Or maybe the Cephadrome's invasive.
Like, not all of invasion is man-made. Sometimes it's just the natural order of the world which is slowly trying to kill a species off.
Yeah. We don't allow that. I want to say try for its... Well, its stomach should be weak to sword, I want to say.
Yeah.
Pierce. And I think it might stun it.
Yeah. Because it shouldn't be able to, like, swim as it does with its stomach injured.
Oh, it can still do that, because...
Yeah, I mean, thinking about the animal in the logical sense.
Okay, swords don't cut stomach. I guess stab the stomach?
Well,
God,
that would have been what I did with a sword, but okay.
Really, Senran? Why are you using a power move?
I'm a power monster! No, you're not. Okay, well, on the topic, it's kind of like with the Samurai Kagura, but not Samurai Kagura at all.
Oh no, hammers! You use hammers on the stomach. Are you kidding me?
Another YouTuber I've been watching lately, Vias Thanatos. They mostly do like Dead or Alive mod sort of showcases, as well as like Soul Calibur and such sort of thing. I've had enough of ground diving, And for instance, I found out their videos through the fact that they showcased some Project Zero mods for Dead or Alive, so you could like have Yuri Kozukata place over certain characters.
Yeah.
Some of the characters don't match up well, others match up pretty well in terms of the characteristics and mannerisms. Like Yuri over Hitomi, doesn't quite fit as much as I like both Yuri and Hitomi. Not quite a match. Yuri over Kazumi, yeah, kind of works. Has the mannerisms that feel appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, sound. So we did use a
Sonic Bomb.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing I did have one of those somewhere.
I think they're at the end. Yeah, there we go. Sonic Bomb. Wait and see.
Are you going to use the song? Nah, I'm just going to sit here.
So violent.
Yeah, like, again, we're trying to justify a lot of really messed up stuff,
fair,
but against the humans, no, can't hurt them.
It looks a lot more violent because it is sped up.
Yeah.
We can ride as well.
Yeah, I'll slowly build the ride as well. The sounds like that. But
I do like Cephadrome. You can have a Cephadrome.
That's nice. That's a first.
They are speed with ground dive, and I think that might be it. I can't remember.
Ironically, that kind of Well, that's technically what I was going to go with Basarov anyway, so...
It's mad. I don't remember what it switches
Well, kinship
to.
now.
Probably power.
And then I'll find out technique. You are terrible.
Well, it's like the little guys are power, so that would make sense, wouldn't it? Inflicted with poison by shooting me laser beam.
And, yeah, so it's been a few like, that, you know, the person really likes Cooler, but a lot of the times they mod a character over Cooler, and it's like, this doesn't fit at all. Cooler's too, you know, eccentric and happy sort of thing.
Yeah.
But like the other day, there was a Shira from Dead Man Wonderland over Cooler that worked perfectly. Sort of thing.
It's technique now, so you need power.
Oh, yeah.
Not that he's targeting you, and
Yeah.
not that Roberto's using power either.
In which case, I'll switch over to, well, my one other Power Fire.
Yeah. Because Raph is in
Which,
the
admittedly, if I do end up having this... Well, no, this guy's not a swimmer, is he?
No. He can
He
swim
looks
through,
like...
He can swim through the ground, but not water.
Well, time to hammer that stomach in. It's what works.
Bam. No?
Beam struggle.
He's breathing water?
Yeah, he does that. See why I get a little bit confused at times?
I don't think he's he's not a water type. He doesn't have water attacks.
Well, I'll start writing and building this up because he's
I think he's enraged.
yeah, so he's using the technique.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, of course he's enraged.
yeah. Oh gosh, that did tons. I did not expect him to hurt me that much. Oh, he's gonna do something. So
He's probably going to ground dive. So this, yeah.
still my favourite of the things.
Neat. There you go. You solved the waterway blocker. You made an ocean.
I'm in agony. Why?
He's not been.
Look, it's just like look at that. That's he's someone defeated. I'm gonna switch out because he's still.
Might as well run.
I'll get Senran Kagura out just in preparation for the next part.
That graphics glitch keeps happening.
Yeah,
He's going to ground dive again anyway.
yeah.
But so
Let's see if I can get a hit in first.
okay, but the back isn't weak to hammers. But the vulnerable squishy stomach is. Alright, thanks for that.
But speaking of Project Zero, been playing it, little bits and bobs when I can. I found out something new about it.
Yeah.
I found a lens I didn't know about before.
Oh.
There's a little side quest in one of the chapters. The first time, you know, the beach area where you first have to fight the old lady sort of thing. Well, there's a shrine in the corner that you can go to, and there's a little side quest to find certain locations and take pictures of them.
Interesting.
And with that, you get a very specific lens, known as the reward lens. The reward lens is if you activate it to hit the opponent. Chilled out! Yeah, sure! The reward lens happens is if you use it for the next sort of like 15, 20 and 30 seconds depending on the upgrade of it,
Yeah.
you get more points when you hit the opponent.
Okay.
And more points if you defeat the opponent whilst they're, you know, affected by the reward lens.
Yeah.
And so I've just been able to get, you know, because there's so many costumes to buy up sort of thing, I've just been getting experience galore from it.
Yeah.
And
pretty cool.
it's like something I never knew about in the original one.
Yeah.
I've also been carrying more so than like previously, a lot more situations where I go to pick up a hand and there's just like not a ghost attacking you, but like a ghost sort of appears to look at you sort of thing.
Hi!
Scenarios. Yeah.
Hey, that's my stuff!
Plesioth and the Barons was the Cephadrome?
It's sleeping. Yeah, it even looks like it's been burnt to a crisp.
The Cephadrome drove the Plesioth out of its territory.
Which means it's natural.
Can we acknowledge
It's
the
just
fact
natural.
The Plesioth wouldn't have troubled
Yeah,
us.
but that means it's just purely natural for it to happen.
that... Yeah, but it also causes damage.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the Cephadrome too that we just beat up.
Order of things. We're all just trying to survive.
And that's also a
It's
fair point.
necessary for survival?
Monsters compete for territory, dude. Then they devour one another to
Much like you hunters do with each other. And humans in general, actually.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. Like it or lump it.
Which, given that I'm also not part of your group, means for survival!
Attack each other simply because they want to live.
Yeah, much like we should have attacked the hunters before.
Nafaru is an earthbender, I just want to point that out. It's the only way to explain where he gets his rocks
So
from.
that humans can survive. We all take the lives of others to prolong our own.
Alright, Socrates, calm down a bit.
That's the
You're
truth,
just stoned.
and there's no changing it. You just
So,
gotta-
again, I should have been fully justified in attacking the hunters.
It's just my opinion, but I think we stand to gain a lot from cooperating, you know? Riders can bond with monsters.
No.
You can groove with fellow
Yeah, no, I've
humans.
seen what humans are like.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You're not human!
Solve the mystery of the pits and clear Ratha of suspicion while we're at it.
There's no suspicion! He is the end of the world!
He did already blew up the windmills.
Roberto. Thanks, dude. Sorry I said hunters and riders can never get along.
Hey, it did hurt my feelings a bit, though.
So I am gonna kick you across this room.
The fine fungus specimen my buddy found earlier.
Not even something you found,
I'm
Navaru.
totally proud of you. Thanks.
Finally, I can get high as a kite!
But that's not me! Do I hear jokey music playing?
There's a bug on it!
Ah,
He's scared of bugs.
it slipped my mind, but Roberto gets totally grossed out by bugs.
Look.
I feel like Navaru planned that from the get-go.
Yeah.
Oh, it slipped my mind. Let's steal an egg whilst we're here. My child.
Yeah, again,
Shut up,
like-
Sephitrome!
Like, again, they just justified that I should have punched those hunters back earlier. Because after all, it's a fight for survival. Like, the thing is, we can't prove Rapha's innocent. He is the monster that's going to end the world sort of thing. It's just that, can we stop it from destroying the end of the world? Not that he isn't. He literally is.
Pretty much. There you go.
Yep.
Sephitrone egg. Spoilers.
Okay, so I'm assuming I have to go back to the town itself in the Scrivener's Lodge, so I just have to avoid the Scrivener's Lodge. But yeah, this hasn't convinced me about cooperating with them. Gotta be honest. Also, this is a pretty long part, given it's also slapped onto the other part.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's pretty much bound to happen.
Yeah.
So
Let's get back to the town first, just to make sure it doesn't teleport us to the Scrivener's Lodge.
yeah. So for a second I was agreeing with Navaru, but now he's come for acceptance, so I disagree with him. How could you?
How dare you, Navaru, be the bigger person?
I shall be the smaller one, though. Which is impressive, given Navaru's like itty bitty.
He is small.
He is very small. But
Navaru would be terrifying in real life.
yeah, like I get some of the points they're trying to raise, but they're just justifying me attacking first.
You can't just stop craving violence. All this is teaching me is that you are an angry, violent, aggressive, hateful person.
Like, but the thing is, so much of this could have been avoided if they weren't just pinning it all on this character.
I mean, yeah, it probably shouldn't be the responsibility of a child. Okay, yeah, no, it is when you actually go to the lodge.
Yeah, so we'll just, so other things, I guess for a situation we can show hatching this egg.
Oh, yeah.
Or these eggs.
Plural.
Well, actually, I don't know about, you know what, yeah, I'll do it and then I'll try to think of names off screen.
Yeah. Hatch egg. And just
X?
hatch all.
Because admittedly some of these are sacrifices, unfortunately. Again, not justifying, the monsters at all. Anjanath?
Hello, Anjanath.
Did I not already have an
I
Anjanath?
think you've got one. Oh, you might not have bothered, actually.
Yeah. Well, I'll cancel out for the moment.
Yeah, we'll name them all later.
Yeah. Monsterpedia, new edition. I think that's a new one.
Gyrosopicus.
I'm going to call it Veiny if I can remember. I'll write that down. Veiny. His eyes. Veiny.
Oh, yeah, because it's got like bloodshot looking eyes.
Zamitros. I think I already have one of those.
Frog shot. Yeah, I think you do.
Purple Ludroth. Okay. Got no idea for the name. Also, that's pink, so I'm going to name it pink.
Yeah.
Pinky. For purple.
Yeah, it's not purple in the slightest. Gendrone.
What the heck is that? It's adorable!
I used that.
Oh, then I probably won't use it myself, but I'll think of a name for it later.
It has jump.
Yeah, not really a big fan of
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
They look a lot cute when they're a baby.
Yeah.
And then they grow up and they're... Another Gendrome.
Okay. So... Oh, there we go.
And
Still have
Cephadrome.
Look at his eyes.
Oh, he's got a rainbow gene.
Cephadrome. Let's see. I'll have to think of a name for that. The dot eyes. Maybe just dot.
Dot.
Yeah. Well, I'll think of that later.
Yep.
And we'll see how the team ends up forming in the next part, because I'm going to do a lot of stuff now.
Yep.
Off screen.
Like, comment, subscribe to see what happens with the team and I guess the story as well.
Yep. Cheerio!
Bye.